This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Okay guys, we're going to be continuing our back testing from last weekend. We're testing the opening drive play. Just to give a little bit of a recap, this is a trade I take every day. I have stats going back now, not that far back, about 6 months sort of, but we're completing the 6-month piece. I have started posting it in my Discord room. That started about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But what I want to do here is I want to get the data for the, which contracts? For the DS24 contract. So we were doing it last week. Just to give a little recap, for those starting at the beginning of the video. So the DS contract started September 16th. Let me open this up for you guys. We were tracking the trades manually, going through them one by one. I got as far as October 21st. Okay, hold on. Let me just get to the end of that. Let's fix that. We got to the end of the week of October 21st. And it made 761 points. It had 1, 2, 3, 4 winning weeks, 2 losing weeks. This was the data we collected last weekend when I did the back test. 15 winning trades, 15 losing trades. 405 points net loss. 1,166 points. Next net gain for a total of 761. Gross. Net, gross? Wait, gross, sorry, gross. Using the words wrong. Gross loss, 405 points. Gross gain, 1166. Net, 761, which we can confirm right there. On the running total, 761. Average loser, 27 points. Average winner, 77 points. It's a 50-50 system. So fire, I gotta go. I don't want to burn alive. So we're going to continue, but I do want to check one day just to make sure. So the last day we did was Friday for the week of October 21st. That would have been the Monday. This is the Friday. And we're showing a gain of 133 points on that day. Just want to confirm I have the right file. So 21, 22, 23. That'll be the 25th. It's true, the rules of the system, just to remind you guys who are new here, the rules of the system. I'm using an 8 period. It's right here at the top. Let me change my cursor. Let's try to make this as clear and concise as possible. An 8 period price channel with a displacement of 1. We wait for the market to open. The market open is highlighted by the gray box every day. So this is the 9:30 candle. We wait for the first candle to close outside the price channel, either to the upside or to the downside. If it closes to the upside, we go long. If it closes to the downside, outside the price channel, we go short. This is an example of a candle closing inside the price channel. This is an example of a candle closing outside the price channel. There you go. Now you understand the difference. So once the market opens, highlighted by the gray box, the first candle to close outside, that would be this one here. We look at the data box. The close is 20,519. So 20,519 is where we enter. I mean, I could use the open also of the next candle if you want to be a stickler, but I use the close of the candle. So 20,519. And then the exit is on the first candle that closes outside the price channel in the opposite direction. Since we went long and closed above the upper line of the price channel. We're waiting for a close below the lower line to exit. Pretty clear, right? Pretty easy. So we got in at 519 and we get out at 653. That is 124, 519. Let's say, yeah, 519. Let's make it 520 for easy. And this is actually, did this one close below? Yes, it did. 53. So let's make 519, 520 for easy. 20, 30, 40, 50. That's 133 points. Or 134, depending, whatever. But I marked it off as 133 points. Okay. We're ready to go. Ready to start. We're going to finish October 1 week. We're going to do November. We're going to do the first 3 weeks. Well, we're going to do December until the third Friday of December. So let's just take a look at the calendar and we'll see how far we're going to go. We're going to go till the 20th of December. I think we're going to actually, rollover usually happens that week. So I'll do the Monday. I'm going to stop on the 16th of December. That'll be the last day I'll have for this back test, and then we'll get the results for the entire DEES 24 contract. And next week, I guess I'll do the September contract. Okay, so I don't need this here for now. We got to move forward. We have the data box here showing us the date, and we are looking for the 28th, which will be the next day. This is the 28th. This is the open. You can see in the data box the date, October 28th. It's true I didn't do a sound check. Let me just do that before we get going. Looks good. Okay, December 28th. First candle to close outside the price channel. It's to the downside, and it's on the 930 candle, so we're shorting it. 584. First candle to close outside the price channel in the opposite direction is this one. 569. Give me a second. Yeah, what's up? Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. Short at 584.50. Let's make it 584, covering at 569. That's 14, that's 15 points for the trade on Monday. Moving forward to the 29th. This is the 29th over here. Yes, it is. First candle to close outside is this one here. It's the 932 candle. The close, 20,479, and then the first candle to close in the opposite direction, 477.50, 79.50. So we're gonna make that 2 points. 2-point winner. Nothing spectacular, but shorting at 79.50. The low was 32. Remember last week I said that I do also follow a system that takes 40 points off, so that one would have gotten the 40 points. I'm not tracking it here. It's too bad. Actually, I should be putting in the maximum gain. So I could track it, because when you take out 40 points, you are smoothing the equity curve. Maybe I'll do that on my own tonight, and then next week when I backtest on the September 24 contract, I'll show you guys those numbers. But today, let's just get the overall numbers for the December contract. Moving forward to Wednesday. Give me a second. Okay, Wednesday, the first candle to close outside the price channel. Another short at 635.75. We'll just make it 635. We'll throw away those 3/4 of a point. Call it slippage. 635, and we're covering at 590. This is, let's just make sure, 590. We can see the close. Well, if I move my cursor, you can't see. Look at the data box. You look at the close, it shows 590. And then you look at the Donchian channel, which is blue in this case today. 588.50. So we can confirm that the close is above the upper price channel. So just to recap, we're shorting at 635. We're covering at 590. That's a 45-point winner. And if you were going for 40 points, well, you got that also, right? So, what did I say? 635, yeah, 45 points. Oh, it's having a good week. 15 points, 2 points, 45 points. So far, so good. Let us move forward now to 28, 29, 30. I think the 31st, October, I think has the 31st, right? Yep. On the 31st, wow, the 31st looks like a golden day. The 31st, we shorted at 334. That's the first candle to close outside the price channel once the market opens. We got the close below. That's outside to the downside. Shorting at 334. Then the first candle to close above. This one wicked, but it didn't close above. This one closed above, so we're short at 334 and we're closing at 193. Let's make it 193, not 192.75, easier. That's 134 plus 8, that's 142 points on Thursday. And now let's go to Friday. That should be the 1st of November. Friday, well, this was an up candle, so we know, although we wicked below, we didn't close outside to the downside. What about this one here? 20,094, and if we look at the upper Donchian channel, it's 20,093. So this candle did close above. We're long at 20,094. And we are covering here 20,147.25, and the upper is 20,150, so we did get below. It's too bad we got, well, no, this one got below too. I was going to say it's too bad we got below because, well, it's too bad this was a deep retrace. Look at the continuation of the move. But anyways, we got to take the signals that it gives us, right? So we're long at 94, and we're Xing at 47, let's say. So 47 plus 6, it's 53. So that was a perfect week. 5 trades, 5 winners. Copy. Oops. No, undo. Copy. So we were at 761 points, and now we're at 1,018 points. And that was a winning week, obviously, since all 5 trades were winners. And this week made 257 points, the week of October 28th. Moving forward to... Oh, yeah, it's not on the chart. So now I have to adjust my data with the playback tool. So we're in November. We go to November... I guess November 9th will be the last, no, sorry, the 16th. That's the last day. The the data that I want to load. Seems a little counterintuitive, but since I'm going to be testing the week of November 4th to 8th, I want all that data to load already. I don't want to play it because it's going to be too long, so I tell it to start at the 9th. I click play and it'll load all the back data. Now I can scroll back all the way to the 4th because it's already loaded. That's the Monday. There we go. Let me fix my dates in my spreadsheet. November 04. 2025. Okay. It's too bad. It would be a good, you know, it would be good. I know it would be good. Let me create a chart so you guys can follow along with the chart. It's a line chart. Next, data range. Next. Next. As new sheet. Can I take it out as object? Okay, it's going to be as an object, I guess. Format legend. We don't need a legend. We don't need dots either. Format data series, no dots. Let's make the line a little thicker. There we go. Almost done. Oh, that went too far. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to get you a chart. Trying to get you a chart that will display in the screen space that I have. Oh my God. What the hell happened here? Stupid quick scrolling nonsense. Getting there. Becoming a little more reasonably sized. Okay. So this is the chart. Let me move this. There, I got the chart up for you. This is the chart since the beginning of September for the DEES contract for this system. Let me just make it still a little smaller, and we can check in on it as I complete every additional week. So there you go. I think that shows. Let me just confirm. Yeah, it looks like it's showing. Okay, there you go. You got to see the whole chart. So this is the week that just passed. We got 5 winning trades in a row. Let's just do a quick recap again of the statistics. Running up here. Count B32. Let's make it to count B60. Still only have 15 losing trades. Now we have 20 winning trades. Why are my arrows not working? I'll scroll look. Always problems. Where's scroll look? So that's a 57% accuracy. Change that to percentage. I didn't have it right now. So we're a little bit more than halfway through. We got a 57% accuracy. The gross loss is 405 points. Control copy. The gross gain is 1,400 points. And the average is 27 points for the loser, the average loser, and the average winner is 71 points. So you know what, let's get the ratio of that. Plus, divided by, so 2.6. The winners are 2.6, the size of the losers. And again, for you guys who are just joining in, I'll show you the equity graph so far of what I've done. Let me just find it for you. There it is. Open it up. And that's what we got so far. So we've done September. We've done September and October. We have 1,000 points. Now I'm also tracking this. This is September and October of last year. Obviously, like I said, I take these trades every day. For this year, since the beginning of the year, I think it is also up about 1,000 some odd points. I think it's 11 or 1,200. So that's very consistent with the numbers that we saw currently. Let me shrink this. Let me go back. We're going to continue now. We're going to go to the week of November 4th. Don't really need this here. Yeah, that's true. We don't need this here. Okay, so you can see the data box up here. Run November 4th. Did we close above 125.75? Ah, shit. We not only closed above, we closed above by a quarter point. Hold on, give me a little bit of tea. This is going to be a full loss day. That's okay. We'll see how the week performs. So we closed at 20,125.75. We can see that in the data box on the close row. With the upper at 125.50, so we closed a quarter point above the upper line. That means we're long. And 4 minutes later, we're covering at 0.75. So 125 to 0.75, that's a 50-point loser. Moving on to the next day. That'll be the 5th of November. 9:30, the 5th of November. Wow, look at that. So we lost 50 points, but now we're on the 5th of November. The long first candle to close outside the price channel. 8-period price channel, displacement of 1. That displacement is very important. If you're not sure why, go back and look at the back test. Right at the beginning of the back test, I explained why that displacement of 1 is very important. So our first candle to close outside the price channel is at 179.50. Let's make it 180. Let's make the price a little worse. 180, easier to calculate. And then the opposite signal for the exit. First candle to close below and outside the price channel. So we're long at 180 and we cover at 265. That's 85 points. So we lost 50 yesterday, but we got 85 points on this day. Yesterday, not yesterday, but the previous day. Let's go to Wednesday, April 6th. First candle to close outside the price channel is this one right here. It's too bad that these didn't close outside and that it had to be such a large candle, but it is what it is. This is a system that tries to catch momentum. 742. Unfortunately, there isn't continuation, and then the candle that closes outside to the downside below the lower line is 704. 42 minus 04 is 38. We lost 38 points on this Wednesday, November 6th. Let's go to November 7th. It's one trade only. Very simple system to execute. November 7th, first candle to close outside is this one at 21,030. First candle to close outside, but on the opposite side, meaning the lower price channel, since this one closed above the upper price channel. We went long at 21,030 and we are covering at 21,056. So we made 26 points on this day. Remember, these are points, not dollars. Next day, and we're going to complete the week, and we'll do a quick summary again with the chart, is November 8th. November 8th looks like a losing day, right? This is November 8th. We go long at 216 and we cover at 197. Right? 197, 216. That's 19 points, minus 19 points. Sorry about that. Move that. Let's get it back in the right place. This is what I wanted to do. So let me clean up the data, make these bold. This is the running total. This is the weekly total. So for the week, we made 4 points. We went from 1,018 to 1,022. Does the graph get automatically adjusted? Yeah, I think it does. We have some room there. So this is currently the graph. Wonderful. Where is it? This is the graph from the beginning of September to now November 8th. One trade a day on the open. Opening drive, following my rules. Okay, to get to the next week, I gotta move this date here. I gotta go to the 23rd. And then I gotta bring this one to the 16th. Bear with me, 16th, I gotta press play to load the data. That is loaded. Now, the first day I am looking for is copy, paste, paste November 11th. Because we just finished the week of the 4th. November 11th. I don't need this here anymore for now. Check the data box, the 15, 14, 13, 12, and the 11th. The 11th looks like it's going to be a good day. First candle to close outside the price channel, 21,274. I'm going to make this one 21,275 because the math will be a lot easier. I don't want to pull out my calculator. It's quarter point in our favor. Most of the time I'm doing it against. This one is 21,100. Okay, here, instead of buying at 181.75, we're going to buy a little higher. So I'll make it worse. So it evens out. 182. $274. Actually 275, so that's 75 points plus 18, 93, 9 plus 93 on November 11th. Moving forward, November 12th. We passed it. November 12th, a shitty chop day, gonna cost this one's going to cost. Short, first candle to close outside the price channel would be this one at 194.50. The exit is the opposite signal at 229. So that's 29 plus 6, 35. We lost 35 points. Minus 35. Next day, getting to the end of November. We're almost done the entire month. First candle to close outside after the open. This is the open. So this candle didn't close outside. We can confirm that. 177.75 is the close. You can see in the data box. And the upper is 179. So the close is below the upper line. And this candle here, the close is 148. But the lower line is 150. So we did close outside the line. We closed below the line. So we are short. Where do we get an opposite signal following the line? Not yet. Right there. That's the first candle to close on the opposite side. So we are short at 148. And we cover at, let's make it 112. That's 36 points. Moving forward to the next day. Give me a second, just want to check something. Moving forward to the next day. What's the next day? We did the 11th, we did the 12th, we did the 13th. I need the 14th. 14th is going to be an ugly losing day, so I can tell easily that this is the first candle to close outside to the upside. Did this one close below 36? No. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think we did. That's going to save. This candle, the close is 136.75. We can see in the data box, but the lower line is 137. 36.75 is below 37. We closed below the line, outside the line. So long at 161, covering at 37. That's 21 plus 3, right? 161, is that what I said? 161. 21 plus 3 is 24. That's a 24-point loser. Minus 24. Move 1 week forward. Tighten it up. Open it up. Okay, so where did we short on the 15th? Right, we did so far, we did the 4 days, we did the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. That's right, this is the 15th. 15th looks like a loser. This didn't close outside. It's 52.75, and the lower line is 52, so that's above the line. It's this one here. 733.25 is the short. Let's make it 733. And the exit, 742. That's 9 points. So we lose 9 points. Minus 9. For you guys following along, let's see how the week did. And then we'll look at the overall chart for the week. Let's just make all these bold because that's what we're doing. Get the running total. So at the beginning of the week, we started 1,022 points. And now we're at 1,083 points. So the week pulled out some points, 61 points. And if we can see the chart, this is now the chart of the performance. Let's continue the test. Our next day that we're doing is, or not next day, but the next week, the week of November 18th. Copy. Paste. Turn that to an 8 for the 18th. I gotta load the data. In order to load the data, I gotta change this to the 30th. And I have to change this to the 23rd. That'll get me the data for the week of the 18th. I gotta press play. No, it didn't load. Sorry, I need the week of the 18th. It's because I didn't press play. Pause. I gotta go back now to the 23rd. Press play. There we go. Now I have the data for the week of the 18th. Look at the data box. 22, 21. I gotta make it a little smaller. Going too slow. Here's the data box. 21, 20, 19, 18. This is the 18th. 17. Hold on. I gotta get, there's the open. Remember, the first hour of trading is highlighted with the gray box. So it's easy for me to find the open. We are short at, the system is short at, come on. I brought myself back. I'm sorry. Give me, I gotta go back. It's about here. 15, 17, 18. There we are. Short, first candle to close. Outside the price channel is this one. To the upside or the downside, but this one's to the downside. We are short at 536. And we cover at 566. So let's see, 30 points. 30-point loser for November 18th. Let's move forward 1 week. Check the next week. Sorry, 1 day. Looks like I'm getting tired. It's time to call it quits soon. No, we don't want to press that. Okay, first candle to close. Outside the price channel is this one. So we go long at 533.50. Let's make it 534. So we earn less. Always be pessimistic. 534. Well, really what I'm doing by doing that is accounting for slippage. So 534, and let's say we sold at, in this case, 525. Wow, almost looks like a holiday. Really quiet day. 534. 9 points. -9. So that's 2 losers so far this week. For the week of November 18th. That's the 18th and the 19th. Let's get to the 20th. 7, 8, the 20th. 20th looks like it's going to be a good day. The 20th, first candle to close outside is this one right here. It closed outside the price channel, below the lower line, so we are short at 715. And the first candle to close outside the upper is our exit. This doesn't close outside the upper, we can easily see since the chart is pretty large. I think you guys can see that. I'll just confirm it in the data box, 2750. But the upper line is 29.25. We can see that in the data box, so that's below. It's this one here, closing at 545.75 with the upper line at 539. So we closed above the upper line. So let's get our 2 numbers. We are buying back at 546, what we shorted at. Wow, 715. So that's 115 points plus 50, 54. 169 points. Let's just confirm the math. How much did I say? 164 points? Let's pull out the handy dandy calculator. My brain's working slow today. Okay, let's go back to the short 715 and the exit 546. So 715 minus 546 equals 169 points, just like I said. Okay, so that's 169 points for that day. That took me a long time to do, eh? Next day. Give me a sec. $18, $19, $20. I'm looking for the 21st. $9.30. There we go. Oh, this was a 1 minute stop out. Short at 860. And we covered at 903. 43-point loss. 18, 19, 20, 21. Now we need 22nd. Come on, let's go. Let's go. 22nd. Let's find where we go long. First candle to close outside. Well, this doesn't close outside. Neither does this, nor this, but this one does. We're long at 8.25. First candle to close outside in the opposite direction. So we're long at 8.25 and we covered at 8.07. Right there, sorry, 8.07. 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18 points minus 18. Let's do the week in review, as we always do. Open it up a bit. Make this bold. Grab our total. We started the week at 1,083 points, and we end the week with 1,152 points. This week brought in another 69 points. Let me update these numbers here. I'm going to go down to, well, I can go down to 67, right? That'll give me 60. So we have 25 losers. Copy. Paste. And 25 winners. We're back to a 50% system. No kidding. Gross loss. 680. Gross gain. 1832 for a net gain of 1,152 points. Let's just confirm 1,152 points. I think this is the profit factor also, so let's put that over here. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to confirm that. Divided by is it possible? Profit factor. I think profit factor is the gross gain divided by the gross. Actually, I need to do minus because I'm getting a minus sign. Bold. We don't need 4 decimal places. Let's just bring it in a little bit. 2.70. Ah, that would make sense. Yes, I get it. 2.70. It's an exact 50. Right now, it's an exact 50% system for this contract. But I was looking at this number here. This number is how much larger the average winner is over the average loser. And it exactly matches the profit factor. And I was finding that curious, just in case you were wondering why I was a little confused. But I'm pretty sure it's working out that way because right now we're at 25 winners and 25 losers. Okay, let's just get to the graph if I can find it. It's got to be here somewhere. Move over. Ah, there we are. But I got to bring this to, I got to change the data. The data series, how far down does the data go to? Move out of the way. I can have a chart all the way down till, let's say, line 67. Without it running into any problems. I'll have to fix it later. Source data. And we'll make the 46. That needs to be 67. Okay. Where's my chart? This is the new chart so far, updated. From September till November 28, something like that. Very good. Now we are doing the week of, oh, well, not November 28th. Now we're doing the week of November 25th. 3 more weeks to go. Put back up the data box. Looking for the data for November 25th. I gotta change this. Go to here. I gotta click play. That's good. Now I gotta go past the week of the 25th. This is November 25th, so I come to the 30th, press play. That's gonna load the data for November 25th for the week of. Bring it down. Now we just slide the cursor over. We are looking for November 25th, 22, 24, 25. Okay, a little forward. Find the gray box. There's your gray box. Starting the week off with a loser. We can see that the first candle to close outside the price channel is this one right here. So we're going short at 977. And we were covering at the first candle to close outside in the opposite direction. That's 21,031. Let's make it 32. Yep, 21,032. And this is 20,977. So that's 32 plus 22. That's 54 points. First trade of the week, minus 54 points. Let's see how this week does. Next day, November 26th. November 26th, yep, we can see the data box. First candle to close outside is this one here. We're going long at 975. And we are covering at 962. That's minus 13 points. November 27th. Let's try to pick up the pace here. November 27th, first candle to close outside is this one. We're short at 892. First candle to close outside in the opposite direction is this one, 893. 93.50, right? Yep, that one closed outside. I can confirm it with the data box, comparing the close to the upper line. 93.50 is higher than 892.25. So just to remind myself, shorting at 892 and covering at 894, let's consider that a loss of -2 points. November 27th. Wow, that's a some people call it an elephant bar. That's a heck of a push to the upside on the opening. How many points is that? We opened at 874. What? This is only 15 points? I thought it was 100 points. Oh my god, it's nothing. It's a baby candle. Long, 889. Does this candle close below? It closed at 79 and the lower 79.25. Yes. This does close below. So 889 long, 879 short, -10. Wow, this must have been a real terrible period of low volatility. 28. $29. Wow, one of the rare losing weeks. Okay. 815 short, 860. That's 45 points. I think this is one of the worst weeks I've seen, or the worst week actually. Let's summarize the week. So this week lost 125 points on November 25th. I want to count the winning and losing weeks. So one losing week. Winner, winner. Winning week, winning week, winning week, winning week, winning week. Winning. 2 losing weeks is the 56. 3 losing weeks. So 3 losing weeks. You know, that means at the end of the week you lost money trading the system. 1 positive, 2 positive week, 3 positive week, 4 positive weeks, 5, 6, 7 positive weeks, 8. So 8 winning weeks, 3 losing weeks, 30 losing trades, 25 winning trades, 45% accurate at this point, 1,028 points. Your profit factor is 2.28. And that's your graph. Let's continue. The next week, we did the 25, 26, 27, 20, 29. The next week is already, I think, December 1st, maybe. Yeah, definitely. 1st or the 2nd. We will see. Let's get up to here. I gotta move this forward to the 14th. I gotta press play. And then I gotta move this forward by a week. So I go from the 30th to the 7th. Yep, Monday it's gonna be December 2nd. So we got 3 more weeks to do. The 7th, and then we'll have the stats for the entire DEES 24 contract. Press play. Now we got to go back to December 2nd. We can see that, oh, this I don't need anymore. It's in the way. We have the data box there, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We got to get to the opening. Here we are. The opening, as I said, the first hour of trading is marked off by the gray box. Let me just fix my date on the spreadsheet. So it says December 2nd. Rules of the system. Just to remind, first candle to close outside the price channel. 21,062. We're going long. We exit. On the first candle to close outside the price channel in the opposite direction. Since we go long, we need to close outside. We did not close outside. We can easily see. We wicked it, and we wicked it, and we wicked it, but the close is still inside the price channel. This is the first one to close below the price channel, and it's at 21,163.75. Let's just make it 21,163, and we got long at 21,062. That is a gain of 101 points for the first trade of December. Let's go to, let me just fix this, the next trade, December 3rd. Get to the open. First candle to close outside, 21,143. We're short, and we cover for a loss at 21,177. 43 to 77, 40, 50, 60, 70, that's 30, 34 points. Minus 34. The fourth. What does the fourth bring us? Another losing trade. First candle to close outside. Or let's just make it 400 for simplicity's sake. So we're shorting at 21,400. And we are covering at, well, let's see if this closed outside. 420, 420. No, that's right on the line. That's not an exit. It has to be above. It's coded to get out on a close above, not on. 1925, that's below this one. 28, so we short at 400 and we cover at 28. That's minus 28 points. As long as the losses are smaller, right? Hey, what chip? Whose yesterday's stream were you watching? Mine? Where am I? The fourth. Second, third, fourth. Yep. I gotta find the fifth. Oh, it's true. You showed up last week also when I was doing the little bit of back test. And you also came in near the end. Perfect. You get to see the results. We're almost done. Fifth. First candle to close outside. 542. Long. Exiting at 520. That's minus 22 points. Shitty week, but the week is still positive. And the last day of the week will be December 6th. We have 6 more days to backtest and we'll have the results for the entire contract. So we need the first candle to close outside the price channel. This one obviously closed inside the price channel because it was a bullish candle. Bullish candle, that's inside. What about this one here? 22.50 is the price channel. No, inside, this one. Yes, my cough is back. 31.75 is the close, but the price channel is 32.50. We're still inside. What about this one? 34.50, 34.75. We're still inside. Holy Toledo. This one? 39.75.40, still inside. So we're going long on this one at 5.45. Let's make it 5.46. We'll make it worse. 5.46, and we exit at first candle to close outside. 5.46. This does not close outside. Definitely not 5.46. Maybe this one. Nope. That's above 5.46. This one, obviously. Didn't make that many points. Let's say 15 points plus 54, 64, 69 points. Okay, week in review. Let's make these two bold. Grab the column with the running total. We started the week at 1,028 points total, and we are now at 1,114 points this week. that we just did made 86 points. Save. We are now at, let me just make sure. Yep, we are now at 60 trades, 45% accurate. 2.26 profit factor. Average loser, 26 points. Average winner, 74 points. The winners are 2.76 times larger than the losers. And that is our graph. So for the last little while, last couple of weeks, we've been going sideways. Yeah, those are systems, eh? You can't be up, up, up all the time. Not a lot left to do. December 2nd, like I said, I think we got 6 more days. Yeah, I was speed streaming your Thursday session. One vote. Okay. I don't even remember how I did. Remind me. Thursday? Friday? Oh yeah, Friday was closed. Right? I have no memory of these things. Every day blends into the other. December 9th. Let's finish this up. And then I can combine the two. I'm not going to do that on stream because that's going to be a little bit of finagling. But I will get the two together and I will have it for next week. Next week I'm going to try and I'm doing the DEAS 24. I'll try to do the September 24 contract. I don't know if I have the data for that or if I can get it. Wait a minute. Yeah, 21. I got to press play. And go to the 17th. I'm going to do the week of the 9th. And I'm going to do Monday the 16th. And that's it. We're done. Let's find the 9th. 10. That's the 10th. Losing day. But I'm ahead of myself. The 9th. Oh, 9th and the 10th are going to be losing days. The 9th, we are shorting at 592. And we are covering at 635. 635 plus 92 is 8 points. 35 and 8. 43, minus 43. Well, I know the next day is a loser. Let's see if we can pull a rabbit out of the hat and make this a winning week. That's the 9th. We need the 10th. The 10th shorts at 516 and covers at 540. One was 3/4 worse, one was 3/4 better. It evens out. So 516, that's right. We shorted 516. We covered 540. That's only 24 points. Not bad. Minus 24. That's the 9th. That's the 10th. Now we got to look for the 11th. Oh, the 11th looks like it might be a good day. This one obviously didn't close outside because we closed right there. That's inside. That's inside. That's inside. This is outside. So we closed at 599.75. For simplicity's sake, we're going to say we go long at 21,600 on the close of this candle. And we are covering at 708. That's 108 points for this day. And that's why this system always recovers. Because the winners are large and the losers are small. And that's how you want a system to be. This one's an interesting day. Look at all this sideways action. I probably got chopped up on this when I was scalping. Well, the first candle to close outside is this one here at 676. We'll make it easy. 676. And the first candle to close outside to the upside. That's a wick. That's a wick. That's a wick. Oops. Continue. Let's keep going. That's not a wick. So we are shorting at 676 and we are covering at 669. Well, 7 points. That still puts 7 points in the bank. And the last day of the week, Friday. Let's keep it exciting. Boom, long. 806.75. So we're long at, right? Let me see, long 806.75. Yeah, we're long at 807. Ooh, looks like it could be a good day. Oh, it's going to be a good day. How much fun is that? 807, long at 807. Covering at, let me just confirm this. This is outside. That one, no, this is outside, right? It got below 878 is lower than the line of 879. Yep. So again, we're long at 807 and we are covering at 878. That's 71 points. That was a good week. And I just want to do the next Monday because this is the last day before rollover. So the contracts would have switched on Tuesday. Let's get to 9:30 and see this one. $20. There we go. First candle outside. Let me just, this is the 16th, right? Yes, it is. Cut, no, copy. And paste. And change the 9th to the 16th. Fix the date in my spreadsheet. Okay. Long at 920, 921. Do we turn the last day of the month into a winner? Everybody watching? Hey! Woo! That's good. Hey! That's not. That is. It's fun this way. I should have done the whole thing like this. That's close. Let's check. 969.75 is the close. 969.50 is the line. That's above. Just reconfirm it. Yep, no, that's above. We're not out yet. But I've seen this pattern. It's gonna stop us out in the next 2 or 3 bars. There you go. There you go. So, last trade of the contract. Long at 921. Covering at, oh, that's it. 959. 38 points. Okay, let's do the final summary. I don't need this here anymore. You can make it large. This I'm gonna cut and move down. This is the summary box. Okay, we'll write that so you guys, I should have had that before. Summary. Bold. So, I like bold numbers, sorry. The week of December 9th. Let's bring down the running total. The week of December 9th did 119 points. I can go down till 70. Let's make this a 70 so we catch all the data. 35 losers. Control copy. Control V. That doesn't make sense. Really? Wait a minute. Aren't I at 67? Oh, I went to 68. Did I really? 67? 68? 68 works. Anyways, copy. Copy. going to do this the manual way just to make sure. Equals count bracket. I just want to make sure that those two numbers are equal, so I'm going to do a manual count. I went to the wrong place. Equal count. Start here. Go up to the top. There we go. So, yep, 66 trades. Perfect. I'll box it in later. The box is in the way. So far we got 66 trades. It's a 46% accurate system. This has to be at least, make it 70. Gross loss, $955. Gross gains, 2,226, not dollars, points. Gross loss, 955 points. Gross Gross gain 226 for a net gain of 1271. We can confirm it with the running total. Profit factor 2.33. Average winner over average loser 2.63. And the chart, let's just get the chart up and go format the source data. We got to go to 70 just to make sure we capture all the data. And that is the chart. The chart ends off the contract at a new high water mark. So this is the December contract. Save. Like I said, that's the December contract. If we're going to look at the March contract, I'll just try and find the chart for you. I know I have it somewhere. Oh yeah, the chart's inverted. That's because I'm putting the newest trades at the top instead of at the bottom. So just invert this trade, so this chart. And the black line is for 40 points. The blue line is holding on till the close, till you get an opposite signal. So again, you can see it's pretty much also bottom left, top right when you flip it. Okay, that's it for the back testing. I'm going to combine the two charts. I'm going to have that for next week, or maybe in the trading room. But that was a fun test for the December contract. Hopefully I'm going to try and get the data. I'm going to do that now. Try and get the data for the September contract. Anybody new here, click the subscribe, click the like button. Come and check out my live stream. I just posted a video on not all the rules, all the things I like about Bulenox. I'm covering every single option, every single feature. So I'm either listing it in the video of the things that I like, or it's going to go in part 2, the things that I dislike about Bulenox. So it's going to be a part 1, part 2, and I'm going to do that on a lot of the firms. So that's it. Hope to see you guys on the live stream Monday morning, 9:15. Check out my videos. Click subscribe. Click like. I got nothing else to say. Have a good weekend, guys. Have a happy Easter for you guys that follow that. Woodchip, always a pleasure to have you in the room. Woodchip, you want to play the dealer one time? See how it goes? Let me load it for you. I got a little bit of work I got to do, but I could take a few minutes to load. Beat dealer. Can I put a legend on this? Format chart area. There a legend? Sample, font, properties, cancel, chart type, chart options, titles, chart title. Let's call it Peace 2024. Opening drive. Did that work? Oh, look how beautiful. Minimize. Okay, no, it's ready now. Sorry, it took a long time to go. Go. Get one in. Let's see how it goes. Just one for the weekend. Let me test it. Should be working now. It takes a really long time to load. Dealer draws 88. I lost. Okay. We all get one shot. Where'd you go, Mr. Thumbs? Come on, deal me in. Beat the dealer. One time. I'm on a 5-second delay. I count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, guys, that was fun. Scenes, sources, scenes. Take care, and I will see you guys. When did I say? Yep, probably Monday morning. Bye.